Namaste, everyone.
Greetings.
Welcome to WAKE-IN F.A.S.T. We're so excited to spend this healing hour with you. I am coach and plant-powered healer Jamie Wahlberg.
And we're Mercury, F.A.S.T coach, and so much more.
And we're super excited to bring you an hour of healing for free, where we are going to introduce a little bit about ourselves. We're going to actually tilt this forward so you can even see we will show you. We've got lots of goodies for some sound healing. You want to tell them about the face yoga?
Yes, so we're also going to be doing a little face yoga, also from the founder of face yoga, Annalise Hagen, who taught me, and we'll share a few things from the book, along with just how to release the tension in our face.
I'm excited for that. And then we are going to do some Tai Chi and Qigong, bringing it back. It's been a while. And then we're going to do some more sound healing that Mercury is going to lead. And then I'm going to be guiding you simultaneously through a visualization. It's going to be fun, easy, and whatever comes up for you is meant for you. Let us know how you're feeling and how we can support you in the comments along the way. And we're going to begin our journey. Want to say anything else?
Yeah, and just to explain what F.A.S.T coaching is, it's fun, art, spirituality, and tears, where we bring more freedom into your play, more deepness in your artistry, your deeper connection to your God, your expansion with God, and your spirituality, and then, of course, your tears, your emotional aspects, all of the trauma that we experience, and how we can release it through happy tears, sad tears, and all different kinds of tears.
All the tears are important and valid here. And as an unconditional love coach and plant-powered healer, I am bringing you into your unconditional love for yourself, deepening your intimacy and connection within your physical body, mental body, emotional body, and spiritual bodies. Because as a whole self, when you love yourself unconditionally, you can love others unconditionally. And when we love others unconditionally, as well as ourselves, we live in an unconditionally loving world where we get to serve within our value and our purpose and get to be appreciated as such. Is it not true that we all wish to be loved? And so we're honored to bring some love here to you today. And so, also, thank you so much to our sponsor, Fruit Slabs. Unfortunately, and fortunately, they're so delicious that we finished them accidentally before the event. However, you definitely want to check out Fruit Slabs at fruitslabscbd.com and fruitslabs.com, and you can use Tranibus as the code to get 10% off. It is the first adult fruit leather. It actually is award-winning. Just 1 second. An Emerald Cup for Health Conscious edible. It is truly vegan, organic, kosher certified, gluten-free. There's no preservatives added, so it's very allergy friendly, and it's whole fruit and cannabis. It is the exact way that you want to heal your body with plant spirit, and we look forward to bringing you more in the future. In the meantime, shall we begin some?
Yeah.
Let's begin. You're invited to lay down or sit, as long as you're not, of course, driving or moving heavy machinery. Just breathe. it's not the first time.
You know, sometimes to tune, you have to drop it. Nothing wrong with dropping a fork here and there.
I'm telling you, 432.
Really. On to some drum.
Namaste, Marjorie. Welcome. Thank you. So glad you're enjoying it.
So,
We hope you enjoyed that.
awesome. So, hey, Suda, we're excited to share a little bit more about what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do just a couple of exercises. We're going to be focusing on mostly our jaw, and then also right behind the neck at the base of your skull. So, just to get us started and warmed up, we're going to just kind of roll our neck, right? Forward and back, all the different ways. Just loosen things up for a brief second. So, get yourself in that mindset, in that zone. Now, it's important to have clean hands, clean face for all of this touching so you don't, spread all different kinds of bacteria and things. We are ready and prepared to touch our face. Oh, it feels so good to just roll. Oh, that is magic. Okay. Now we've rolled it out. We're going to take either your pointer fingers, your thumbs, whichever finger feels comfortable, maybe your middle, and you just find that little knot right between the base of your skull and where your neck meet, and just kind of massage that space. You'll feel a lot of tension probably there. You can even work your way around the whole neck if you like, but we're really focusing just on that connection between our head and our spine. Just massaging forwards and backwards. Just feel the release. We're going to stay here for a minute, so just breathe into it. You can even use 2 fingers if you want. It's your hands and your head and your neck. Oh, do you feel it? Like just that, the release of all the tension that's right there.
I find myself massaging there a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a good spot to massage because it is like your face. A lot of people think their body is where the most tension is, like in their neck or their shoulders, their back, wherever. But really and truly, the most tension we hold is in our face and in our head, because it all starts within our mind. So we can't really touch the mind, but we can touch the face and the head. And that allows for a lot of release to happen. So just even all that grief, just pain, you just let it all go. Just feeling it all release. Oh, so much sadness. Oh, yeah. And worry. Oh, yeah. Let that worry go. Who needs anxiety? Not me, said the tree. Just leaf those puns out. Going out on a branch here. Going out on a limb. Branching out. Oh, perfect. And let's shake our hands out a little. Which brings us to lion face. So, what you're going to do is you're going to pull, scrunch yourself in, and big face, as big as you can, and really roar, You can even make some sound effects. Right? So, tight, and and tight. Tight. Let's do 10 more. Okay. Tight. 9 more. Tight. 8 more. Tight. 7. Tight. 5 more. 4 more. 2 more. And 1 more. It is a workout. That one always makes me laugh because you're just so explosive with the energy. Next, we're going to do a little bit of tongue tracing, and it's really simple. It's literally just taking your tongue and going around your mouth and playing with it. So we're going to spend, now it will be a little more tiring than you think because we're going to be doing it for about a minute and a half. So just stick your tongue out, start to go, and let your tongue And then you're gonna go like circles. And back around. That's making it's not tiring. It's a lot more tiring than you think. You can go all different directions.
My mouth is dry.
I know. It's tougher than you think. Woo. With all that exercise, it's time for maybe a sip of water.
Yeah.
Definitely. Woo.
That is so exhausting.
Yeah.
Compared to when I was
You don't think it's gonna be tough, and it training the face is a lot harder than you think.
You knew it was gonna be tough, and it was more.
That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun and silly to make all these faces. So, the last thing that we're going to really focus on is we're going to clasp our fingers. We're going to hook at like that bottom of your jaw, right? And with this, you're going to release your jaw, like let it go, and use your hands to move it up and down. And this is just kind of going to release some of the tension in the locked jaw and all of the pain and trauma, and you'll feel like that spot. Now, if this clasp doesn't work for you, you can also just grab however you need, whatever feels comfortable for you to let it go. So we're going to clasp our hands, grab the bottom of our chin. See how loose my jaw is? It's just like, That's all over the place. Now we're just going to massage that jaw a little, just like what Jamie's doing. Really get into some of those little knots right where the hinge is. You can put some real pressure there because that's where, that feels good. Where we keep a lot of tension right there. It's where it hinges at, where our jaw is. And we're just going to massage just all over the jaw. Today, our focus is on releasing that mandible. Just let it tuck. Just releasing the jaw so it is not stuck in a place that it does not belong in. And see, we just let it go. Oh, wow. Doesn't that feel good?
Okay.
It really does. You can just right in top too. There you go. Do the top part too. We don't have to just focus on the bottom of our jaw. That's some good stuff. All right, let's shake our hands out. Maybe little just shake your face out. And just let go of all that fun work we just did on our face. Oh, it felt so good to just take some of the stress and the trauma and the just tension that just exists within our face and specifically our jaw today. We like that. Up and down. So I guess we can move into a little bit of stretching now before we move into our Tai Chi and Qigong. So we're going to just start with a little downward dog. Right into it. And we're going to focus, since we're going to be focusing a little more on our legs today, right? With our Qigong and Tai Chi. We're going to be stretching our legs. We're just going to back and forth pedal out.
This was the last yoga pose I ever did before I was first met her.
Really?
I was convinced I would never be able to do downward dog again. It shows you how much all of this really does work.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm just going to lean back into our downward dog a little bit. And we're going to bend our legs as much as we want. Because right now we're going to kind of stretch our spine out a little. Right? So you can squat a little with your downward dog. Maybe even leg throw up. Just whatever. Whatever feels comfortable for you. Oh. We're going to stretch that out. Ooh. We're going to slowly walk our way up. Head to a forward fold. We're going to bend our knees just a little. Right? Squat down. Then back into our forward fold. Feel that stretch. And squat back down. Drop all the way down. And all the way back into your forward fold. I'm just going to do this a couple more times. Just go at your own pace. Just stretch out your body a little bit. Yeah, get those legs warmed up. Super easy. Oh, but you'll feel it.
You're like super easy, and I'm like, oh, this is me feeling all the squats that I've been doing recently.
Yeah.
Because I have been doing squats multiple times a week.
And one more time. And fold up. Cool. So we're going to do a little standing. Okay, so now that we've forward folded up, we're going to reach up nice and tall. Then we're going to take one arm down and lean to our side. Right? Oh, there we go. Feel that stretch. You'll feel all the stretch all the way up your body.
That was a crack.
And then back up. Both arms up. Drop the other arm. And lean. Oh. Okay, good. Now we're going to do this 4 more times, each side. So bring your arm back up. Drop the other arm down. And reach. Oh, good. And back up. Arm up. Other arm down. And reach. 3 more. You got this. And back arm up. Other arm down. Reach. Oh, and then back up. And other arm down. Reach. Oh, just 2 more to go. Nice and tall. Arm down. Reach. Oh, up nice and tall. Arm down. Reach. Oh, yeah. Last one. And arm up tall. Other arm down. Reach. And back up. Other arm down. Reach. Oh. And down. And just shake that out a little. And twist a little. Let that spine open up a little. Oh, it feels good. Oh, yeah. Just. Ooh. Oh, yeah. We'll just do 2 more stretches and then we'll move into our Tai Chi and our Qigong. The next thing we're going to focus on, so we're just going to do a little tree pose. Right? You can also just do a leg calf stretch. With our tree, we like to kind of just play with it and get all kind of fun ways. Sometimes we'll stretch our leg out, maybe hold it like a baby. It's really up to you on how you want to be a tree.
Tree, your traditional tree.
You can be your traditional tree. We're going to be holding our baby tree.
We're not as advanced.
Well,
Tree level.
everyone has their own tree, and it forms in its own way.
You want me to communicate to a tree, and I got that.
Yes, amazing. Now we're gonna let down our tree and steady ourselves. Whoop. Yeah. See, even me, unbalanced sometimes.
We're also not flat ground.
Yes, this ground is not flat.
It's not. We're not on flat ground. It's super not.
And we're gonna cradle our baby tree. Yes. Amazing. Lovely. Stretch that out. We can put our tree down. And our next thing is just going to be a little child's pose.
Oh, my baby.
Boo, boo, boo. Into some child's pose to just release all that so we can get ourselves ready and prepared for our Tai Chi and our Qigong spiritual practice. It is beautiful and grounding, just like child's pose, where you can let it all go. You can do an extended child's pose where you can open up your legs and really stretch into it. We're just going to stay here for a moment. This is our final stretch. All right. And with that, we'll hand it over to Jamie.
Thank you. This was so good, was it not? Are you all loving this healing hour so far? For those who are just joining us, we've done some sound healing, we did face yoga, stretching, and now we are going to move into our Tai Chi and Qigong. This is something that you can do seated, standing, laying down, as long as you are not in a moving vehicle or moving some heavy machinery. This is something that you can do. One of the things that I love about Tai Chi and Qigong is how accessible it truly can be to play with this form. So we are going to do a couple of forms that are going to be some of them warm-up forms, and then we're going to get into a little bit more active, and you go at your pace and you choose to do what you want to do. This is all about grounding, as Mercury said. It's about coming into the body and connecting and really shifting your energy from those lower frequencies to those higher frequencies. And if you have the ability to do this in nature, that is super recommended. Definitely wear some comfy clothing, ideally. And if you can be barefoot, especially if you are going to be standing or seating, that is going to be awesome. So we're actually going to step off of the mat and we're going to begin. Here, you are taller, so let me use you as a metric.
And we're going to stand back a little behind you. So
Okay.
that we can be...
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. We're also going to get a little louder so that way you can hear us. So those who have participated in Tranibus Chi classes with me or have seen videos know that we would typically start by teaching you the top 3 things that you need to know within Tai Chi and Qigong. Today we're just giving a little bit of a taste, and we're not feeling called to focus so much on our pursed lip breathing. The first thing that we really want to get into is how we're going to connect to our energy and our body, and how we're going to get very intentional about how we are shifting that energy. And we're going to do that by connecting to what is known as our Ming Mang and our Dantian. So our Dantian is right here, that sacral chakra area, right at the belly button, right about 2 inches below, 2 inches above this circle right here. When you rub your tummy, that is going to actually be where your Dantian is. So you can place your right hand on top of your Dantian, just resting, palm facing inward. And then on the back, the exact opposite side, we have what is our Ming Mang. And that's where we're releasing our lower frequencies. In Tai Chi and Qigong, we refer to these as positive Qi and negative Qi. And so we are going to place, though our front right hand is palm facing in on our dantian, on our back ming-mang is our back hand. So our palm is facing out. And so if you see me sideways, now what we're going to be doing is actually pushing in gently and firmly into our back, into our stomach. Pushing in as if we are pushing these closer together. Now, this is a comfortable and yet intentional push. So this is not to stop your breathing. You are still going able to breathe, and also with intention, focusing on bringing these energetic portals together. Noticing that with this intention, we are feeding the positive chi into our dantian, and we are releasing the negative chi from our ming-mang. And so let's place our hands back here, pushing in our dantian and our ming-mang. And now we are going to place our hands forward in front of us at our hips level, right at that dantian level, nice and relaxed, palms facing in, fingers are spread. This is our first form. It is called chi feeding, and we are doing exactly what that sounds like. We are feeding that positive chi into the dantian, and just breathe. Notice how it feels when you focus on that visualization. And perhaps that's not what resonates with you. Maybe it's just a knowing. Or maybe you have a certain smell of the energy. Or maybe you get a certain taste. Or maybe you have a particular feeling that is somatic for you. Whatever is activating in you is beautiful right now, and simply trust that from this space, you are fueling your vessel. You are feeding your light body with the positive chi, and you are releasing all of the worries, all of the fears, all of the trauma, all of the doubts, the negative self-talk, the imposter syndrome, all of it, the anger, the frustration. It's not that these emotions are not valuable or respected. We are honoring and respecting them, and we are thanking them for their lessons, and we are sending them into the light to be alchemized into the universe, feeding the positive chi. And now we are going to actually clear out the energy that's around us. So we're going to bring our arms down onto our knees, just resting at our thighs. And we are going to clear the chi. So we are going to slowly bring our arms simultaneously parallel up to our shoulder height, nice and relaxed. And then exhale as we slowly bring our arms down. Good. Breathing at your own pace, going at your own pace. 2 more, breathing in through the nose, all the way up, and slowly relaxing that wrist as you bring your arms down. Tai Chi and Qigong is about slowing down. It's about being present with the body. Just noticing how your energy is shifting as we go through each of these forms. Good. We're now going to come into one of my favorite warm-ups, which is called tapping. And if you are seated, you will work on the upper body only. If you are laying down, you are able to go as long as you can reach. And if you are standing, we are going to go with the full body. So we're going to begin here with the arms. This is for everyone. We're going to start with our left arm coming up nice, straight, right parallel in front of us, just relaxing right across from us at the shoulder height. Our right arm swinging like the moon up towards the sun, all the way up across to our left shoulder. Good. Now we are going to tilt our hands so that way it is like, well, parallel from heaven and earth. And we are going to start gently tapping down our arm towards the wrist. We're moving the lymphatic system. As we get to the wrist, we're going to start rotating our arms. So we're rotating the wrist to the left. Our thumb is up, and we are tapping now up towards the shoulder. You can add a little bit more pressure here. This is, again, going to be a little more tiring than it seems, coming back down towards the wrist. We're loosening up all the frequencies and the muscles. Turning again, our palm is facing up towards the sky. Receiving at this time as we are also releasing. And at this time, we're going to rotate all the way down thumb is facing down. Good. Continue to tap. Don't forget to breathe. Super important. We're releasing a lot of energy. Yep. Don't forget to breathe. I felt you. And now we're coming back down. Now the opposite arm. Let's bring our right arm gently up across. Left arm from the moon, swooping up to the sun, to the opposite shoulder, and starting to tap all the way down to the wrist. How is this feeling for you? Vibrate all that frequency. Turning to the right now as we come to the wrist, our thumb is facing up towards the sky, tapping away all the muscles, all the bones, all the ligaments, all the cells, your energetic bodies. Coming back down again to the right, palm is up towards the sky, and we are receiving as much as we are releasing, and we are coming back down, thumb facing all the way down. Keeping it up. You're doing so awesome. Almost done with the arms. And now we're coming down to the lower body. So at this point, if you are seated, you can actually start on the thighs. If you're laying down, probably that will be where you'll reach, unless your arms are quite long. So awesome. And then we are going to come down. So we're going to start back. Our hands are sideways, palms facing upwards. We're starting right at the lower hip, right aside the groin area. And we are going to start tapping down into the body. We can slowly bend the knees, the back. Make sure that our back is nice and straight though. Coming down to the knees. Good. Now we're coming up the inner thighs. All the way up. And then coming back down the front. And continuing this cycle. Now coming back out of the outer body. So we're tapping the outer body and coming back up again. Good. Keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe as we're tapping down to the knees. Good. Up the inner thighs. Good. Out of the outer thighs and back into the knees. All the way up. One more time. Doing so awesome. Coming down. Up the inner thighs. We are shifting our energy right now. Out the outer thighs. Coming back down. And back into chi feeding. Just breathe. Feel your frequency shifting. Perhaps you're vibrating, tingling. Perhaps you feel an auric field shift. Whatever it is that's happening for you is valid and perfect and exactly what you need. Anything that's happening for you is happening for you. Releasing the lower frequencies into the light that are no longer being needed. Good. And now we're going to come into our next form. We're going to gather the positive chi. Before we do this, we want to make sure that we open the door. So we're going to come into our Wu Chi stance. It's possible that you are already naturally in this position. So we want to make sure that our legs are parallel. Our feet are facing forward as we're seated, facing in front of us. If we're laying down, our toes are pointed up to the sky. Our arms and hands are resting gently. Our knees are softly bent. And we are embodying a horse. Horses are strong. They're a symbol of freedom. They're grounded creatures. They're magical, and we're going to honor their energy and embody their energy now as we open the door to relieve any of the lower frequencies that are still held within us and shift our energy to receive all of the positive chi that is coming into our lives, all of the abundance. So this is going to be an upper body and lower body form. And depending on how you are feeling and seated or standing or laying down, you're going to do the upper body and the lower body, or simply just the upper body. So we're going to begin with the upper body. And this is a form that we were doing before. So we're going to raise our arms up parallel simultaneously up to the shoulders and exhale as we bring our arms back down. Good. Now for the legs. We're going to start by leaning 70% of our weight on our left leg. Our right leg is coming in, up, and stepping out just outside of the shoulder. We're starting with our toes, coming down to the heel, and coming back into our Wu Chi. Notice how the door is now open, right? Closing the door, we lean back onto that left leg. The 30% of our weight is coming up from our right leg, coming back in and back down. When we go to the left side, we're going to lean that 70% of our weight on our right leg. Our left leg is coming up, stepping out to the left, just outside the shoulder, toe to heel, good. Coming back in, closing the door, bringing the left leg back in, toe to heel. Awesome, let's put it all together. Breathing in through the nose, we're going to open the door to the left first, always following the heart first. So we're going to breathe in through the nose. Our left leg is coming up as our arms come up. It's actually going to help us to balance, stepping out to the left. And as we exhale, toe to heel, and arms are coming down. Awesome. The door is open, closing the door, leaning in on that right leg, breathing in through the nose. Left leg's coming in, toe to heel. Good. Breathing in through the nose. Now to the right side. Right leg is coming up as our arms come up, stepping out to the right, toe to heel as we come down, and exhale. Good. Door is open. Closing the door, leaning back into the left leg. Right leg's coming back up and in. Toe to heel as we exhale. Coming back into our center. One last time, leaving the door open to the left. Breathing in through the nose. Toe to heel and exhale. Beautiful. So now with the door open, we are going to gather the positive chi. Arms are coming out to the sides. Palms are facing forward. We're going to have all upper body, so everyone can do this. Breathing in through the nose, stretching up, arms coming up all the way to the heavens, gathering all that positive chi. Once we reach our fingers, planking our hands and arms, and as we exhale, we are slowly bringing our hands and arms down to the head, starting to turn our palms facing in, right at the crown chakra, coming down as we exhale, continuing to lower our hands and arms, imagining that positive chi is going through all the chakras as we come all the way down until our arms drop. 2 more times, breathing in through the nose, arms coming all the way up, stretch, 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 coming into our bridge. Exhale slowly, coming down simultaneously towards the earth, bringing our palms into our face at the crown and coming down, bringing that positive chi through the vessel, all the way through the chakras, coming back into alignment. One last time, really make the stretch count, breathing in through the nose, lifting up all the way. Truly welcome that abundance into your being, into your life. Rotating, palms coming in. Feel the joy, the excitement, all that is here for you. Beautiful. We are now going to ward off all of the negative chi. So we are saying no thank you to those frequencies that are not supporting us. We are going to begin, this is all upper body, breathing in through the nose. Our arms are coming back up, parallel simultaneously. This time when we come to our shoulders, we are flexing our wrists so our palms come up, our arms and hands come into the body, down the body, and right about upper dantian, we exhale, push out from the solar plexus as we go out and back down. 2 more times, breathing in through the nose, coming all the way up to the shoulders, flexing those wrists, coming in and down and saying no thank you. Exhale, release it. Push, good. 1 more time as we come down, breathing in through the nose, flexing the wrists, nice and gentle, and exhale. It doesn't need to be hard to release. Coming back down. Now we're going to come into my favorite form, which is heaven and earth. Very similar to gathering positive chi. Upper body, bringing our arms to the sides, palm facing down. We are connecting ourselves to the heavens and the earth. Breathing in through the nose, stretching back up all the way to the heavens.
Yes, heaven.
And planking our hands. And this time, as we exhale and come down, we are not changing. So our palms are facing down towards the earth, bringing heaven's frequencies through our body, mind, and soul, subtle bodies, back into Gaia. As we exhale, good. Coming back up, breathing in through the nose, all of the connection. Planking the hands, exhale, and release. You are connected to everything and everyone that is around you. That makes you a co-creator. It makes you powerful. It makes you connected to all that is, asking for what it is you wish to receive as you reach up to the heavens and exhale, bringing all of that possibility in through your being, through the collective and into Gaia for the one. Now we're going to close the door, leaning into our right leg, breathing in through the nose, toes to heel as we exhale, coming back down. Now we are going to finish with some bows. So when we are bowing, we are bringing our hands down to our sides and dipping forward all the way down as far as we can go. So breathing in through the nose, exhale, and bow, honoring the ancestors. Coming back up slowly. Back into chi feeding, falling forward, breathing in through the nose. Honoring all of yourselves, all the versions of you.
That's a version of me.
Yes, it was. Totally a version of you. And coming back down. One last time. Coming back up. Prayer stance. Namaste. Thank you for joining in this beautiful Tai Chi and Qigong session. How are you feeling? We are approaching our final moments. Together, we are going to do some more sound healing that Mercury will lead, and I will guide you through a brief visualization known as the hallway. And this is a visualization that I recently had started channeling in, and it always shows up differently. So know that whatever happens for you is exactly what it is that you need. And I welcome you to join on this journey as long as you are, again, not driving or moving heavy machinery. And I'm going to have some water, and I encourage that to all as well. Ooh, allergies. If you have any questions, if we can support you, please feel free to drop it in the comments. We are paying attention. All right. You ready? All right. So we are going to begin. Just nudge me if I get too quiet.
Yeah.
All right. Make yourselves comfortable. You can do this seated or laying down or even standing if you wish to be alert. However, we encourage you to really be grounding for this and allow yourself, trust that you can go as far as your soul feels that you need to. Your highest self is what you're going to connect with here. So let's take some soothing deep breaths in through the nose and exhale through the mouth to begin our journey. I'm going to ask you now to begin to lean in to your strongest clair senses, whether it is that you find yourself feeling stronger, tasting stronger, smelling stronger, seeing stronger, knowing stronger. Lean into that clair sense in this exercise and allow for that sense to activate and guide all of your clair senses, because we all can access all of them, to experience this exactly as you need to. And begin to imagine yourself at the edge of a hallway. You are staring at a door, allowing it to materialize in front of you. Notice the design of the door. How does the door feel? Perhaps you just know that a door is there. You are safe and welcome to open this door and step inside to your hallway. And your hallway may be materializing little by little, or perhaps it's all there in full form. And just allowing for this hallway to be whatever it is. Perhaps it's a short hallway, or a long hallway, or a medium hallway. Perhaps there's carpeting or wood, or pictures, or art, or maybe it's even blank, or filled with flowers, or puppies. Whatever it is, allow for your hallway to materialize. And allow for these doors to appear. And as these doors are appearing, there may be a few doors or many doors. There's no right or wrong number of doors. Just allow for this hallway to come together and begin to welcome in all and any benevolent frequencies, energies, beings, versions of yourself, whomever, your guides, your ancestors, your team. Welcome them in. All benevolent beings, all benevolent energetics, we are welcoming them into your hallway, feeling them. Know, trust that they are pouring into your hallway now. You are suddenly feeling your hallway filling up with these energetics, and it feels amazing because you have all of these benevolent beings and energies, frequencies surrounding you in this hallway. It is comfortable for you and it feels full. Filling up now even more. You are able to breathe, you are able to move, you have all the freedom in your hallway, and it is filled up with these benevolent frequencies. Breathing in these frequencies now. Now begin to notice that there are nameplates showing up on the doors, and some of these you may recognize, some of them you may not recognize. That is okay. Simply allow for these nameplates to form on the doors, and as they do, you are experiencing all of the energetics. All of them are going into these rooms. They're going exactly where they belong. And so you are feeling the space emptying. Feeling that emptiness in a comfortable way. All of the benevolent energetics are now entering into their rooms, and you sense them all there. Just allowing them to be there. Now you're going to notice that there's another doorway at the end of the hall, and we're going to come back to that door later, knowing that that is your exit, so you have the free will to stay, to leave at any time. And now, whichever door you feel called, one door, enter that door. Notice the name or names on the door. Without judgment, trusting, know you're safe to enter that door. Go into that door now and meet with the energetic, the beings, energies that are in the space, in the room that you have entered, that you are safe to be in. And allow for communication with these beings. Introduce yourself, how you feel called, and receive a message. Just receive and breathe. Now perhaps you wish to reciprocate. Is there a message you have you feel called to share? Do so now. Breathe and be. And now you choose to say farewell however it resonates, whether you wish to come back to your hallway and visit, or whether you are closing out with these energetics. Do so with the unconditional love in your heart, and find yourself entering back into your hallway. And begin to go towards the door at the end of your hallway. Notice the color that your door is glowing, and allow for that to resonate as a symbol, as a message, as a sign. Taking one final deep breath in your hallway to integrate the experience and send gratitude. And now exit your door, finding yourself back exactly where we began. A full soul recall, full soul recall. We are having a full soul recall back into the physical body, calling in the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, the spiritual bodies, the light bodies, the energy bodies, all of our bodies, all of our beingness coming back into the physical body, having an easy integration back into the physical body, a full soul recall now. Breathing it in, breathing in the unconditional love as you integrate back into your being now. Start to feel your fingers, wiggle your toes, rub your palms together, feeling that warmth, placing your hands over your eyes. Slowly open them. Coming back into the present now. Welcome back. We hope you had a wonderful journey. We know that you received exactly what you needed in that experience, and know that you can come back and do this as many times as you want. Spend time with us here, spend time with us now. Find us, reach out to us. We are going to drop our links. You can send us some love in a love donation. You can set up a free call. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at HomeY1, HOME, letter Y, number 1.US, not .com, .US. And book a free call with me. Remember, we're Mercury, your fast coach for fun, art, spirituality, and tears.
Awesome. And you can find me at wake-in.com. Jamie London Wahlberg, your unconditional love coach and plant-powered healer, and book a free unconditional love call where we will do your self-love audit and figure out how to support you in your journey to unconditional love. We hope that you enjoy this experience and that you wake in fast, because now you've woken up and now it is time to wake in to the fullness of your power, and we cannot wait to spend more time with you. If you have an event and you are interested in having us bring our talents, our gifts, our love into your space, virtually, in person, we would love to, and we look forward to hearing from you, and we will see you all very, very soon.
Bye for now, friends.
See you. Namaste.